Hey, what's up, VC? Joachim here. I think today I will finally accomplish the task of putting together a video no longer than 10 minutes. So, spend my day doing those Sunday chores, such as doing laundry and stuff like that. Throughout all that excitement, I did find time to dig into my 7-inch collection. And I did listen to almost 40 7-inches today, some of those that I haven't listened in quite a while. So, and I decided to do a quick video I grabbed 15 7-inches EPs. I think they're all great. I think for the ones that might not be familiar with these, it's definitely worth it to give it a try. You will not be disappointed. And also, I think that a lot of you will be reminded that you forgot these CDs on your shelves, and they deserved a spin. So anyways, so let's start. First one up is a band from Spain, 82-83, band called Farmacia de Guardia, or de Guardia. This is great. Most early Spanish punk rock, for the most part, it's pretty snotty, pretty anti-establishment, driven. This one is, is great. It's more like Eddie and Rodish, bubblegumish too at points, really upbeat and fun. So check them out if you're not familiar with it. Next one up, classic, and absolutely classic, the Cortinas. Fascist Dictator. I absolutely love this 7-inch, even though the next one, Defiant Pose, is kind of overshadowed by the tune Fascist Dictator, but in my opinion it's as good. Next, definitely on my top 10 best 7s of US hardcore of all time. Yeah, I'll put these up there like with Effigies, even though these bands, they didn't get along at all, and both from Chicago, or from the Chicago area. So this is Articles of Fate, What We Want Is Free. This is a reissue on Alternative Tentacles, maybe 2018, 17, around that time. This song is great. Anyone with a strong sense of social justice, you gotta love this. Check this out. Next one, it's really good early PowerPop record, The Saucers. This is from 1979, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's 79 or 78. It's pre-1980 when PowerPop really, blew up. So this song, I didn't get it, is often featured in comps, but all the songs featured here are great. What We Do, I didn't get it, and McCracker. Great, The Saucers. I listened to this today because it's probably one of my favorite versions of The Kids Are Alright, the cover. The Pleasers. There you go. You can find these probably like $10 a pound. It's worth it. Classic, probably the most well-known punk band from Denmark, Sots, Television Sect. This is not a first pressing, I wish. This is a reissue on Breakout Records, but it sounds great. The Sots. I decided to show this one because I have an interesting story about this one. This is the Skids, Into the Valley. I bought this record, I remember clearly. I bought it in 2000 in England at the yard sale. I paid, I don't know, it was like literally a couple pennies, not even a British pound, which it's a fair price for this record. This is pretty cheap. However, a couple years later, I found myself listening to this record, looking at the cover, noticed that there was some signatures on. Never crossed my mind that it could be autographed, because who cares, really? I thought maybe it was the previous owner's name, but I look back and yeah, it's fully signed by the band, the Skids. Next one up, One of the best tough rock and roll tunes. Rose Tattoo, rock and roll. Rock and roll is king. You know, if I was asked at gunpoint, what's your favorite band of all time? Probably I would, you know, spit out Rose Tattoo immediately. I absolutely love Rose Tattoo. I even got the dumb tattoo. Next one up is like you know, punk, new wave, post-punk, power pop. You decide. The Only Ones, Another Girl, Another Planet. Undoubtedly, you know, and I think anyone would agree that Another Girl, Another Planet is an absolutely perfect, flawless song. Love this record. I don't know, this is 1978 on CBS. Great record from Boston. Looks like power pop is the theme of the day. So this is The Neighborhoods. No Place Like Home. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. It's what you will expect from a Boston power pop band. You know, the lyrics are funny, a little bit juvenile, but this is like, yeah, it's perfect power pop. Great. Classics, UK punk, The Wasps, Teenage Streets. This is not the first pressing, but this is a bootleg from the 90s. This is great, you know. Teenage Streets, you know, probably the most well-known song. However, this bootleg features She Made Magic, which is probably my favorite tune by them. Next one up, one of my favorite, well, I keep saying, well, every band seems like to be one of my favorite bands of all time. So anyways, The Radiators from Space. I chose this one. I do love this song. You know, it's my favorite song by them. Enemies, I think I listen. I'm a social worker. I spend a lot of time out in the field, out in the community. I do a lot of miles on a weekly basis. I do not go a single day without listening to this song. I absolutely love it. And I think this EP is great. You know, it's, yeah. Enemies and Psychotic Reaction. This is on Chiswick, their first pressing. I do not recall the year. I don't have glasses on, but I'll say 78, something around that time. Another classic UK band, Satan's Rats, Year of the Rats. This is, I think this is the first repress, first or second repress. This is on Overground Records, but it's early 80s. So yeah, classic 7-inch. Year of the Rats, you know, this one as a B-side Louise, which is a pretty awesome rock and roll tune. This is, yeah, by far the most rare record of the batch, which is a pretty perfect blend of street punk or oi with anarcho punk from during the 80s, which was not, at least done this way, was not usual whatsoever. So this is Protest, Vinyl Overload. It's really good. You know, if you're into UK 82, you know, yeah, give this record a try because it's really great. I know that the Protest, they were featured on the Bullshit Detector comp, but featured as with the name Red Alert. This is a great record. And last but not least, I picked a record that tends to be forgotten. I do have everything that evolves recorded. I have all their singles, but this one tends to be forgotten. It's their third one, which is great. Yeah, just listen to the song. It don't mean nothing at all. It's great. You know, it's not for adults only or the Tarzan of the King's Road, but it's really, really good. Less spunkish, more PowerPop-ish. Great, the valves. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and again, any feedback is welcome, and I wish you all a great week. Cheers, take care.